Now, Lil Tjay responds to Plaqueboymax before I even say anything. Shout out to 6. I had to go for a rebrand, but Lil Tjay responds to Plaqueboymax. I seen that he said he'd smack Max if they weren't streaming. It's like these rappers do have a huge ego. They have a giant ego. Cause it ain't like Max told it like it ain't like Max said, "Hey, Lil Tjay, you gonna have to go ahead and get up out of here, fool. Like you smoking in my house, bro. I don't go ahead and take that shit and get the fuck out." It ain't like he said that. He said, "Hey, Lil Tjay, bro, you can't smoke in here, bro, because the smoke detectors. You can go outside to the back and smoke to be respectful." He could have been really more, like, he could have been way more disrespectful, because, like, bro, that's his money. I know some niggas don't play with their money. But yeah, bro, it's like, it ain't like he was just mad disrespectful. He said, "Oh yeah, fuck what you got going on. I don't even care if you smoking. Take that shit out."
Covered yesterday. Yesterday, I covered the story involving streamer Plaqueboymax, rapper Lil Tjay, and rapper Fivio Foreign. This situation caught a lot of attention on social media. Plaqueboymax had not actually invited Lil.
And also, yeah, they weren't even invited, but he let them come over because, cool opportunity. But Asian dog, shut your mouth. Don't invite a rapper to come over if they can't smoke. Is it in, like, y'all's descriptions of, like, being a rapper, just y'all gotta smoke wherever the hell y'all go? That's like a fucking rule. That's just, I don't even know how to explain what I'm trying to say, but, like, nigga, that just sounds stupid. That's just stupid. You don't smoke when you're on a private jet, not a private jet, but, like, you don't smoke when you're on a plane. You don't smoke when you're out, like, in a fucking store. Like, you just respect. Like, bro, what? You talking about, like, oh, don't invite a rapper if they can't smoke. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? Drake has been on so many other, like, Drake been on, like, a whole lot of goddamn streams. And I ain't never seen this nigga hit a blunt. But again, I don't know if that nigga smoke. Not my problem. If you do, you do.
Lil Tjay and Fivio Foreign to stream, but apparently they just showed up like a lot of you informed me about. During the session, Lil Tjay lit up a joint inside the Airbnb that Max had rented out for the event. Max immediately told him, "Hey, you can't do that here. The smoke alarm might go off." Despite being told multiple times, Tjay continued smoking, and Max eventually, stopped the session to make it clear that they could smoke in the backyard if they wanted to continue. Before leaving, Fivio Foreign, who's about to turn 35 in March, blew smoke in Max's face, whether intentionally or not. Regardless, it came across as blatantly disrespectful, and the two rappers left shortly after. Now, this is actually one of the more talked about stories in hip-hop right now. Crazy to say, but it's true, and it does actually make sense. I think stories like these hit home for a lot of people because, I'm sure we've all dealt with people who are disrespectful. So Lil Tjay ended up responding to this entire situation, and honestly, I don't even know what I was expecting, but I will go ahead and say that this might be one of the worst PR moments for Lil Tjay. He's a guy who usually gets talked about mainly for his music, but he has had some situations with rappers like 6ix9ine. One of the biggest stories he's been involved in the last 2 years, however, is when he survived getting shot 7 times in June 2022. He was initially in critical condition, but ended up surviving that shooting, which is of course a good thing. I'm happy he's here. I even made a video on it back then titled "Pray for Lil Tjay" because I've been an avid listener of his music ever since he came into the...
I do remember when when he did get shot. But I do remember also, I like that one song, "Beat the Odds." Came from that hard life, shit, I got an archive. That's a cool song, but like, you ain't gotta be disrespectful. That's just like, I seen what he said. Like, bro, come on, bro. Like, what you don't get no more. You don't get credit for being like, oh, I was a
successful young man, but obviously he still has a lot of growing to do mentally. Now, Lil Tjay was doing a stream last night, one of them alone, and another one with YouTuber and rapper DDG, where he responded to the situation by saying a few things. Some of the things he said was, number one, he actually said that he had no clue Plaqueboymax was before he pulled up to the spot, and that he had never heard of him, which wouldn't be too crazy because he's just now gaining popularity. He also said that he smokes wherever he goes, which is fine, but when you're in another person's property and they politely ask you that you shouldn't be smoking, then obviously you should be respecting that wish. Lil Tjay also flexed some bands, RP to Speaker Knockers, while saying that he would pay for the Airbnb fine that Max would have to pay if the smoke alarm went off.
But if I'm gonna keep it a buck, bro, like, I pulled up for Favi. Plaqueboymax, no disrespect. I deadass didn't know you. I deadass never heard of you. I pulled up for Favi.
It's like when people say that, it's like, it's cool. But when they say this,
Disrespect. I deadass didn't know you. I deadass never heard of you.
cool, you could leave it out. I didn't know who you were. I'm just saying, you're disrespectful. I'm nobody, but you know what I'm saying?
I pulled up for Favi, bro. Everywhere I go, I be smoking. I pay the fine. How much the cost, bro? How much the cost, bro? Whatever. You got this whole shit, gang. It's you.
And nigga, why you ain't say that? Why you didn't say that at the crib? Why you leave? If you felt like that was the case and you could have paid for it, why'd you leave? Like, don't switch up on it. Like, nigga, he told you about like 3 times. If you actually felt like that was the case, nigga, you could have said that when he told you the first time. You could have told him, oh shit, I'll just pay for it. Shit. It's cool with that. You don't gotta pay for the fine. I'll pay for it. But still, nigga, that's a respect thing. It's a respect thing. You ain't paid for the B&B. That ain't your money that coming out your pocket. Even though you talking about you could have paid for it now, you didn't. You weren't even offering at the time. So what you talking about?
This you, gang. Like,
so first of all, it's of course not about the fine that he has to pay. It's about respect, which goes without saying. Also, another thing Lil Tjay didn't consider is that Plaqueboymax streams for a living. So this is actually his job. And if he fucks around and gets banned on the Airbnb app, how is he gonna rent out spaces to keep his money flowing? Because he streams for a living. Seems like Lil Tjay completely missed the mark. And the fact that he's flexing the band, saying that he's gonna pay it, makes me realize that he's not taking this situation too seriously. But then on this next part, Lil Tjay goes into a few things.
I'm TJ, gang. I'm in New York. How you think I'm coming, bro? For me, my fault. I came through, fucked up your crib. It ain't the end of the world, nigga. I ain't no sorry ass nigga. It is what it is, bro. I told you, bro. You be alright, bro. I pay for that. And to why I didn't, I ain't gonna lie. I just felt like you like, yo. 1, it felt like smell like weed already. 2, you like on some, yo, stop smoking. Thank you, nigga. I'm a hood, nigga, bro. Regardless of the.
Right here. You can't even go that way, actually. You lost it there. Right here. All that. You can't find it in the middle, start to speak and all that stuff. All of it.
You know, sometimes, like, I mean this with the most respect to my people, my African brothers and sisters. We be on some dumb shit. Shit like this makes us look stupid.
A Lil Tjay image, which I'm trying to, feel me, keep a mid-ground now, bro. Like, I still damn near feel like you was talking a little crazy, bro. Like, ain't never do that. Y'all never been somewhere, no smoking, walk off, hit the.
So he did ask him politely like 3 times, so I have no clue what TJ is talking about. Obviously, he's feeling the pressure of the situation, which is why I'm assuming this is clouding his judgment, because like we all seen, he wasn't rude about it, he wasn't disrespectful, he simply asked him to smoke because the alarm is about to go off, right? Also, he mentioned how it already smelled like weed when he pulled up to the spot, which is funny because you're someone who always smokes. It's gonna always smell Zaza wherever you go, right? Ask me how I know. And this is where things get very bad, because he mentions how he's a hood nigga, right? Essentially saying that, hey, you can't tell me what to do, man. Hood ninja or not doesn't give you the right to do what the hell you want to do in people's spaces. That's common sense, common decency. It doesn't take an astronaut to realize that, okay? Yeah. But this is way worse, because he says that if he wasn't on camera, he would have slapped Plaqueboymax.
Which is even more crazy to say that, because it's like, bro, it wasn't that serious. The nigga politely asked you 3 times to just like go to the back to smoke. So you gonna sit there and say that she was gonna, if the cameras weren't rolling, you would have slapped him? I highly doubt that too. I highly doubt that. No disrespect to TJ, but just shit. No disrespect, but I seen a video of you getting dragged by a nigga. He grabbed your shoe and nigga, he was dragging your ass. I appreciate. I'm playing TJ. It's all jokes, bro. I'm a cornball. I'm a suburban black man. Don't bring no goons to my life. I'm just a civilian. I'm just talking.
I pulled up and it's like, you feel me? My son said, yo, can you not smoke? Excuse me, thank you, or appreciate it. like that immediately. I ain't even put the blunt out. I'm like, you think I've been in jail, bro? Like, I ain't gonna lie, I've been in jail as a minor, bro. I was a
That's not a flex.
felon at 13. I don't know who supposed to think Lil Tjay is, bro. You feel me? Excuse me.
That's that was just oh my gosh, man. It's crazy. I know not all rappers, but some of these rappers got the hugest egos, and it's crazy. It's dead ass crazy. Nigga talking like he just a megastar. Like, no, you him. Like, I'll give you that. You got fame, you got money and all that. But at the end of the day, strip all that, nigga. You a normal nigga. You are a normal nigga. You are the same. We all the same, bro. That's it, bro. You not a higher power, like, bro. You a normal nigga at the end of the day.
Appreciate it. What type of reaction you really think you gonna get from that, gang? Like, you think you my mother, bro? Like, for real, nigga, slap the shit out of you. I'm on camera, bro, so I'm woo, like, you feel me? So, like, you get a little cold shoulder, like, who you talking to, feel me? And I'm like, I ain't gonna lie to you. And I don't got no problem saying that. I'm damn near mind blown, nigga. Didn't care that much, bro. It's like, I'm looking like, woo, I'm here for 5 years and I'm just out, bro. I ain't even know that nigga was a streamer, though.
So there's a couple things I want to talk about here. First of all, I will say that I'm disappointed to see that Lil Tjay thinks like this. 23 is young, but not young enough to not realize where he went wrong. Also, this entire hood nigga mentality, gotta touch on that really quickly. You guys could hear what Lil Tjay said. He said, I was a felon at 13. I don't know why that's relevant, but that's what he said. And then he kind of followed up with saying, I can't let nobody speak to me like that. People with this type of mindset, often, rooted in the street or hood mentality, tend to see a simple, polite request as a form of disrespect or someone trying to play in their face. And there's a logical explanation for this, because growing up in a rough environment where survival is key often leads to the development of defense mechanisms. And these defense mechanisms are rooted in hypermasculinity, and they're of course designed to prevent vulnerability and avoid being seen as a victim. I can understand where he's coming from, but at a certain point, especially as a grown man, we have to stop using our past circumstances as an excuse for disrespecting others. Being a felon at 13 has nothing to do with your current reality, because
I don't care where the hell you're from. I don't care what your background is. You don't just casually bring a blunt and smoke in another nigga's house. I don't care if you're a hood nigga, suburban nigga, you've been in both hoods, and I don't care, bro. You're just not going into somebody else's home and just casually smoking. Rapper, entertainer, producer, it don't matter, bro. It don't matter, bro. It don't matter. That's just a respect thing at the end of the day. You just don't casually just walk into people's houses and just smoke a blunt.
You're a famous, successful rapper with access to wealth and opportunities. That's your actual reality, right? Now, one of my longtime viewers hit the nail on the head. Shout out to Yeah No. She said, masculinity and fragility are often confused in hip-hop, and it's honestly sad. Completely agree, because it's 2025. This street mentality needs to go. With so many opportunities available today, why cling to a mindset that holds you back when you could be influencing others positively and making a real difference in the world? Please tell me why. The reason why so many young black men fall into this mindset is, first and foremost, the absence of father figures in their lives. As a result, they end up idolizing drug dealers or rappers who pretend to have been those dealers. They mistakenly see that as the image of what it means to be a man, and I'm focusing on young black men because that's what I can personally relate to. But this isn't exclusive to one group of people. I mean, in general, especially on the internet, I'm sure you know what I'm talking about, but you can see how the men who gain all the support are these so-called alpha males who are overly loud and aggressive. But let's be real, these types of people are usually overcompensated for something.
I've lived the lowest lows and the highest highs. Well, what's the distinction? After you make X amount, hundreds of thousands of dollars, if you look at the studies done on this, it does not. I don't fit no fucking studies. It does not hugely improve a person's life. Are you proud of who the fuck you are? Why look at? Are you proud? If you look in the mirror, would you guys say this motherfucker's proud of who the fuck he is? That's a bag of trash, dude. Pull your shirt because off. Tell me you're fucking proud because of yourself. I've been to fucking prison. Jesus Christ! Because I've been to prison. Bro. You got 10-inch arms and tits. Men don't have tits. No, they go to prison where they get fucking. Yeah.
Fresh and Fit. I've heard of Fresh and Fit. I don't. But like, this nigga talking about this nigga and his tits. Nigga, you got tits too. You realize that, right? Why are we talking about niggas' titties? What?
Tits.
Men don't have tits.
No, they go to prison.
Men don't have. No, he's not.
Yeah,
they get up the.
You've never been to prison. Look,
That's
you're talking
what
about shit you don't know.
A man who constantly has to scream and shout to prove himself is rarely as secure as he wants you to believe. And that's a fact. This kind of mindset obviously only leads to two outcomes: the graveyard and, you know, a small cell where other men control every aspect of your life. Just take a look at the countless examples out there. It's a destructive path with no real wins. And it's so crazy how this still plagues so many young minds out there. This is one of the reasons why YNs are a thing now. YNs being young ninjas, right? The straight up belligerence and lack of respect for other people is just so sad. And when it comes to Lil Tjay, by the way, we know that he's an independent artist now, and if you don't nurture these types of relationships because streamers are the new rappers, you're gonna get left behind. I mean, you guys see all these mainstream celebrities run into Kai Cenat like Usain Bolt. If you guys only knew how much he's getting paid from these record labels, Kai Cenat is having a full course meal that boy's eating. And overall, people just want to support someone who they feel like is a decent human being, and I don't think Lil Tjay realizes what he did. I think all rappers can learn.
Nah, he don't realize when that shit, when people ain't trying to hear his music, and then they gonna be all under his comments talking about some you disrespectful, bruh. You disrespectful. Fuck you, bruh. You disrespectful. When he release another type of song or whatever, he gonna release a music video, they gonna be all under that nigga's comments. He gonna have a whole bunch of dislikes.
From this particular situation, at the end of the day, you gotta drop the ego, because it seems like that's the downfall of a lot of rappers. When you build an image on being seen as hard, that's something you gotta maintain, which honestly just sounds so exhausting, because imagine walking around all day not being able to just relax. It's one thing if you're still in the hood, I get it, but if you make it out, wasn't that the reason why you worked so hard? To relax and enjoy your life? I hope Lil Tjay takes this experience as a learning opportunity. He has a promising career ahead of him, but situations like this can leave a stain on his reputation. Acting this way in such a public story can damage relationships and close doors that could have been valuable to his growth and success. People who are ready to bless you with the right opportunities may now hold back because they see how you treat other people. This is a very real consequence, but it's something many rappers don't seem to consider. A wave of negative press only adds to the damage, making it harder to build trust and secure future opportunities. There's more people who pay attention to you than you could ever realize. Trust me when I say that. Anyway, if you made it this far, that means that you enjoyed this video, so how about drop a like? And if you're new here, my name is Blackie Speaks, so nice to meet you.
I'll give you a like, brother, because this is actually the first time I've ever seen your face in my life. Shout out to you. But I ain't gonna lie. Yeah, I said what I said. No disrespect to TJ, but like that was like